What's good, y'all? If you can't already tell, we in the shop with it today, meaning that we got a mod, but it's not a regular mod, it's a mod slash maintenance. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, I'm gonna just show you off rip. Damn, little package from Vast 8, from Vast AZ, you feel me? We love that. All right, so coming to you in the middle of everything, I have this side pretty much torn apart. You can see how bad these were leaking. Let me see if I can get some light on there. Yeah, nah, that's where my oil is going. Yeah, this will help so much. But as of right now, we're just gonna continue on. I was just doing the passenger side first. It's the easier side just so I can get familiar with it. Then I was gonna move on to the driver's side, which is the harder side, but I don't think it's necessarily that much harder. I already got the expansion tank like pretty much up and out of the way. All I'm gonna have to do is take the coil packs out, get the wiring harness out of the way, and then should just bolt off and bolt on. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys when I have this valve cover off. All right, checking back in. We got the first valve cover off right here. Yeah. Up close and personal. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is get a rag and some brake clean. I'm just gonna wipe down the surface where the gasket meets the cylinder head. Then we're gonna put the new one on. That's gonna be that. All right, we got the surface all clean here. And I could eat off that, I ain't gonna lie. One thing I should have done though, I should have like degreased here. Ooh, voice crack crazy. I should have degreased here with the valve cover on. Whatever, I'll probably do that on the other side though. Just degrease it a little bit just so none of that debris falls into the cylinder head or anything like that, and so it makes it easier to clean the surface. All right, so we about to grab the first valve cover. I think it's actually the other one that I need. Yep, this one. Just gonna get this installed real quick. I might change my gloves so I don't dirty it up. I'm gonna clean it afterwards anyways, but I don't really want to get them dirty. They look so nice. Damn, look at that. Fuck, it really, oh my god. The one thing though is that this harness cover is so like faded and everything that it looks so shitty compared to the brand new. You know what I mean? But I could have sworn I just heard somebody, but fuck it, we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna actually try and find the torque sequence for this and torque value and get that laid down. All right, another update. We got the driver's side valve cover off. It's right there, as you can see. Yeah, shit's really bad. Got the new valve cover. I already cleaned down the surface. As I said previously, this line on this side came off perfectly fine, no problems at all, so I know it was not my fault. It is what it is. I have I think a solution. Hopefully that works. Whatever, if it doesn't, then it just means PCV and thermostat and stuff is coming a little bit sooner than I thought, but whatever. On the topic of annoying, in the last video you guys saw, I installed a front lip. Yeah. Now that video was filmed a couple weeks ago, filmed and uploaded a couple weeks ago. The day that I installed the lip, like an hour later, it cracked. It didn't crack this bad, but I want to say like a couple days after that, then yeah, Honestly, it's not my fault. I avoided all speed bumps, all potholes. It was just my driveway. My driveway is way too steep. I cannot get in and out of it without fucking up the lip. I mean, now I can because this chunk is missing. But if I go into the driveway on this side, from the angling from this side, it's clipped. This side is done. I've just been, fuck it, you feel me? At least I have one decent side, even though this side is fucked up. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going on with the valve. All right, we got the valve cover mocked up. One thing I did want to say, if you are gonna be doing this job yourself, be careful of this hose, bro. This shit will slap you in the face like a fucking dick and you're a whore. You feel me? Be fucking careful, bro. All right, we got both valve covers on, torqued to sequence and specification. Now we just got to put everything else back together. I do want to say thank God for the swivel. For me, the swivel and this little stubby T30. Love them. I will say though, it is so annoying getting that swivel and T30 to line up with that screw back there in that corner. You see that? Yeah, it is. It was the same thing on this side. It is super annoying, but thank God for them. Honestly, was one of the easier jobs I've done on this car. Lower control arms were a bitch. This was not at all. Just gonna go ahead and put everything back together. And yeah, take it out for a drive. All right, we're all done. Y'all ready for the reveal? Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, they look crazy. They look crazy good. I just washed down the engine bay. Hopefully get all that residual oil. Yeah, man, they look so good. Damn, they look so good. Honestly, I think in the future, I might do a red supercharger as well. Let me know if that's too much red. Let me know down in the comments. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, because nothing else in the engine bay is going to be red. You feel me? I'm not going to do like red caps or nothing like that. I think I'm going to do black caps. Intake is going to be titanium gas. I might do this in carbon, maybe. I don't know. I'm not trying to overdo it on carbon, but that would be like the only carbon thing in here. Maybe get these covers in carbon. I don't know, man. There's a lot that I want to do and that I will do, hopefully. Yeah, man. I think supercharger in red would look fire too. Or like this contrast of like the grayish with the red. Maybe I get it in white. No, because then white won't match like anything else on the car. I think red, man. All right, whatever. I'm rambling. Next on the agenda is getting this check engine light fixed. Unfortunately, cat's got to get replaced. I already have the test pipes. Don't worry about that. I already have the test pipes. I just got to get them installed. I really don't want to install them myself. I've seen the job. It's not something I want to take on. I did pledge to myself that most of the modifications on this car I was going to do myself. And, you know, that's the truth. The only thing that I did not do by myself was the exhaust. And honestly, I regret it. I should have just done it myself. It would have came out so much better. But test pipes, I gotta find somebody that's reasonably priced for me to get them installed. I'm not gonna be doing them myself. But here, thank y'all for popping out. Safety.